The scramble for Africa. When a continent was auctioned off. Imagine waking up one day and realizing your entire land, your rivers, your gold, your people, have been divided up like slices of cake on a table. That's exactly what happened to Africa in the late 1800s. It wasn't Africans who made the decisions, oh no. Europe sat around a table in Berlin, drew lines on a map and claimed a whole continent as if it were free real estate. This was the infamous scramble for Africa. The story begins. It all started in the late 19th century, when European powers suddenly realized Africa wasn't just some dark continent full of mystery. It was overflowing with resources: gold, diamonds, rubber, ivory, and fertile land. By 1880, Europeans controlled only about 10% of Africa, mostly coastal ports. But within just a few decades, almost 90% of the continent was in European hands. The rush was chaotic. Britain wanted a chain of colonies from Cairo to Cape Town. France wanted to dominate West Africa all the way to the east. Belgium, under King Leopold II, secretly grabbed the Congo like it was his personal backyard, turning it into one of the most brutal forced labor states in history. Germany, Italy, Portugal, and Spain also jumped in, not wanting to be left behind. The Berlin Conference, 1884 to 1885. Here's where the story gets unbelievable. In Berlin, Germany's Chancellor Otto von Bismarck hosted a conference with 14 European nations. Guess who wasn't invited? Africans themselves. Around a polished table, European diplomats sliced Africa with straight lines and pens, as if drawing borders on paper had no human cost. They didn't care about ethnic groups, kingdoms, or cultures, only about who got the biggest slice. By the time the dust settled, Britain claimed Egypt, Sudan, South Africa, Nigeria, and more. France grabbed huge parts of West Africa, Madagascar, and North Africa. Belgium took the Congo. Germany got Cameroon, Namibia, then called German Southwest Africa, and Tanzania. Italy tried for Ethiopia, but Ethiopia shocked the world by defeating them at the Battle of Adwa in 1896, remaining independent alongside Liberia. Portugal held on to Angola and Mozambique. Spain secured small parts like Equatorial Guinea and Western Sahara. But behind the maps and flags was blood. Entire African societies were torn apart. Borders split families and kingdoms. Forced labor, resource exploitation, and military conquest